slang words. I know some of them. Riz, LARP. Yo, I just learned that new. It's 6-7 a slang. I don't care, bro. Put that. Matter of fact, erase it. What's another slang? Yo, arc. Nah, I don't. Let's just watch it as well, okay?
Depending on where you're from, we all use some type of slang because as a society, we gotta find ways to communicate our ideas in the most efficient way possible. And with all the different slang used around the world, some places got some valid and cool sounding slang, but some other places, I don't even know, bruh. It's either their slang is confusing or it's just plain zesty.
We was on a vibe yesterday, bro, like on some gay shit. What?
And you can tell what I mean through New York slang.
On some what? On some gay what? Oh, I have never heard that before. On some gay. I thought. Never mind. You could say on gang. I don't know.
New York, or more specifically, New York City, has got to be the region with the zestiest and most Ayo slang on the planet. Like they got my heart.
What's good, my heart?
You getting me tight.
Yo, they got you jacking me. Yo, why does it sound like disgusting? You jacking me, like ugh.
Trash in this game, getting me tight right now.
You know my body.
You know my body, twin. My heart, you know my body.
Like, how did these phrases even spawn in the first place? Like, if you're not from New York, have English as your second language, and have a dirty mind just like me, if I were to play the audio of two New Yorkers conversating using their slang and a clip of two gay dudes flirting, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
You look good.
Wait, is that the guy who did the zesty?
Regardless of how zesty New York slang could be,
zesty as hell, daddy.
they low-key have the best slang out of any city or region in the world. Like, some of the most common slang used today has originated from New York. We got deadass, buggin', pause, and a whole bunch of other words that you guys have probably used before. My favorite New York slang has got to be word, word two, word a bro.
Oh, like if we said a lot. Word. We all use slang, but I don't use it. People use slang over here, but I don't use it. But I be talking normal to y'all, normal English, bro. Okay, no word, no like words, For real? Yeah, I'm the type of person who's like, really? What? I'm not like word, you heard? Like, nah, I'm not that type of person, bro.
On extra verification on some information that has just been communicated to you, you could be like, oh, word. Or if someone doesn't believe you after telling them something, just say word to or word a bro. Another New York slang I think is pretty clean is boss. And you usually say this to the person working behind the counter when you're at a family-owned spa or like a convenience store.
Boss.
And I'm pretty sure the slang is used in the UK as well. And talking about the UK, let's get into the next region.
Be like, yo, bruv. Hang there in it, I don't know.
Of slang.
I'm trying to come up off the roads on my own too. I never had a
UK or London slang in particular is probably the second most recognized slang on the internet, right behind New York. If it wasn't for KSI and the Sidemen, I would have never discovered UK slang, so shout out to the Sidemen, bruh. My favorite UK slang has gotta be clocked.
If I'm clocking to you, then I'm standing on business.
I have never heard
It's
that
such a
word.
useful word, and it's just fun to say. Like if your zipper has been down for the whole day, and you're bored sitting in class, and you're bricked up, and your meat starts to slowly peek through the zipper, and someone in class calls you out about it, you could be like, oh, my bad, I just clocked it, my bad, bro. Another UK slang that just makes sense is still. The main reason I like this one is that it doesn't really add any value to the conversation or what you're saying, but it just makes sense when you throw it onto the end of a sentence. For example, I'm eating this curry still. I'm taking my clothes off still. Safe is another good UK slang. Like if you're on a call with one of the homies and you want to end the call and just let yourselves go on your separate ways, at the end of the call, just be like, safe. Like it's just so convenient to use. Another one that hits is big. Like if one of your homies is head over heels for a girl and he's double texting and texting her good morning and she's constantly leaving him undelivered, at that point, he's just being a beg and he needs to lock in. I know it's not only specific to the UK, but just any country with a decently sized Arabic speaking population, they be saying wallah or wallahi. And sometimes people be using it way too much.
Say wallahi. They be like wallahi.
And it's gotten to a point where they're just saying it for vibes. Like there's no need to say wallahi. Like we believe you, bruh. Some other similar.
Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, okay? When people say I swear to God, like usually majority of them they lie, right? But then when someone say like wallahi, right? Oh, they don't lie, bro. Okay, 99% of the time. Like, they don't lie, like, when they say wallahi. Because, bro, that is a very serious word, bro.
Slang words to wallahi
Like, bro, we
are
believe
on
you.
God, on my soul, on my mom's
Yeah.
soul, and mom's life. The last
Yeah.
two in particular, I've definitely heard that shit the most. I don't know if it's the same in the UK or the US, but where I live, people be dragging the fuck out of using mom's life, mom's soul, just like how people be abusing wallah. It's gotten to a point where motherfuckers are saying mom's brain, mom's heart, mom's appendix,
heard
mom's
that.
funny bone. Like, bruh, this shit is getting out of hand. Honestly, I have nothing against people that be saying these type of slang words, and I actually be using some of them myself, but the one thing that low-key grinds my gears, ruffles my feathers, are people that be using these types of slang and using them to fucking lie, bruh. Like, you could argue that it's just words coming out of your mouth and it doesn't really count if you don't mean it, but if you do some
Yeah.
sneaky shit or some bad shit and then say, wallah, I didn't do it, or on God, I didn't do it,
Yo, people be abusing the word wallahi. Like, bro, I know you heard someone saying it like Farsi or any Arab creators or African creators. But they be abusing the word wallahi. Like, do you know what that means? Do you know what that
or put it on your mom's soul that you didn't do it, I feel like that's going too far, bro. Let me know in the comments if you feel the same way about it, or maybe I'm just tripping and overthinking it. We all know about New York and London, but right in the
Yeah.
middle of those two cities, we
Those
got
two have
Toronto, aka the Six.
Huh?
I can't lie, the city got some of the worst slang, bruh. But the
is it?
special thing about Toronto isn't really the slang words themselves, but it's how they are said, and that is with the Toronto accent.
Yo, my favorite word, two twos, has to be Gerber, yo.
Wait, that's the accent? I have never heard this before. I mean, I know Toronto, but like I have never heard the accent before. What?
Has to be Gerber.
Shut the fuck.
And if you pair the Toronto accent with Toronto slang, such as tutus,
Yo, two two's my word, broski.
Gerber,
Has to be Gerber,
Bro, is that
yo.
the
it
accent?
just sounds disgusting, bro. The accent just does it for me, bro. Like, it sounds outrageous. Like, imagine getting
is
jumped
that
in a
actually
New
the
York
accent? I
hood
don't
or a
even know,
London
bro.
hood. In your mind, you could probably visualize someone talking to you in a deep and aggressive voice, and they're demanding you to give them your shit using their respective slang. But if someone told me to imagine a Toronto man trying to jump me, the Toronto man would most definitely
Yeah.
be the least intimidating. Like, I
Yeah.
just can't take that accent seriously.
would-
So
I
in
would laugh at
conclusion,
you.
Toronto slang gotta be terminated, or at least just get rid of Gerber, because oh my fuck, bro, just something about that word pisses me off so bad. The one thing about New
Gerber.
York, London, and Toronto
Gerber.
slang is that all of their slang has Caribbean or African origins, or has been developed by black communities. And just like how black people have slang, white people have slang as well. And this brings us to the topic of white people slang.
Yeah, I want to hear it. Bucks.
Just like most of you watching this video, my exposure to white people slang has been through cartoons and movies. And just like black people, white people have also been cooking up some good shit when it comes to slang. Phrases like, you're on thin ice pal, newsflash, and get a load of this guy are some classic white people phrases. Like if you get
Get a
caught
load of
messing
this guy.
around in class and your white teacher tells you you're on thin ice, it just sounds menacing as fuck. Like whenever I hear that phrase, I visualize a scene of me sliding on a frozen lake and the ice suddenly breaks beneath my feet and I just fall into the freezing water and end up drowning or freezing to death. Another immaculate white people phrase has gotta be, let's cut to the chase. It just flows off the tongue so smoothly, and it's pretty useful if you want to let someone
Yo, why do white people say $1 million? $1 million, right? But normal people, they say millions. Bro, I have asked that many times, like, why do people say
to let someone know that you're all business and you got shit to do and places to be. Like, yeah, let's cut the chase, motherfucker. Asshole. The white people slang and phrases I have just mentioned have all pretty much originated from America, and besides the UK and Canada, there are two other countries that are predominantly white and speak English, and those two countries are Australia and New Zealand. Let's take a look at their slang because they definitely got some hidden gems, bruh.
Yeah, I
Fun
feel
fact about me, I grew up in New Zealand and I now live in Australia. I know it doesn't sound like it, but yeah, bro, clumsy is from fucking New Zealand. I am not American, I am
I
not
don't
from
know the
Cali.
accent.
I am from the small town called Auckland. Out of all the countries in the world, New Zealand and Australia probably got the most interesting slang. And I'm not talking about shrimp on the barbie, crikey, or any of that type of slang, because those are low-key outdated and people don't really use them as much. A great example of the uniqueness of New Zealand and Australian slang is how we use the word cunt a lot in pretty much every context.
Oh yeah, there's like Pacific people where they use that word a lot. Is it Australia? Who are the people who say oi oi? is it UK? You know, oi in it. Of course that's UK. What am I talking about? I heard it from the boys, you know that guy.
Someone tells you that chocolate milk comes from brown cows, you would call them a dumb cunt.
Maybe I use slang. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not a slang, that's a word. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I want to have the British UK accent so bad. Like, but I feel like it's very cool, you know, bruv, in it. Like, shut up. Are you mad? Though, are you mad is a slang, right? Are you mad? I like the UK accent, bro. YouTube, if you're watching this, please subscribe, okay? I really appreciate it. Thank you.